Yes. It's the love that's calling us home all the time. I feel it so strongly. It's like a constant, I love you call. I love you. Come home, come back, because I love you. Sometimes we make it so complicated, we make it so hard, so tough, you know. We become so tough on ourselves. What if it is just a little yes? Yes, I say yes, spirit. Yes, I want to come home. Yeah, it really is love beyond the form. It really is beyond our bodies, beyond our persons, you know. It is everywhere. We are everywhere. You're everywhere. Yourself is everywhere. Go out and love it. Go out and shower it with love. Shower your own self with love from self. Because there is no one else. If you anger at someone, you're mistaken. If you think someone is angry at you, you're mistaken. Let's look at the mistake. Let's really, really look right at the mistake. The mistake is not of a person or in a person. It's a thought, it's a belief, it's an idea. It's a very low vibration idea. Question. That high vibration ideas can replace it. True ideas. Don't make it interpersonal or personal. Just see it as a glitch in the mind to be questioned, be seen, because once you see it, it's gone. Once you look straight at the problem is gone. And that is spirit. Spirit is the one looking, you just allow. And then you realize you're spirit. You didn't need a problem. Good news. Let's release all the interpersonal tightness. Just let those persons go. Let your own person go. It's so much work to have a person, to be in charge of your own person. Let spirit use it. The spirit can use the person, and you can step aside. Let the spirit smile and laugh through you, walk through you. There is that line in the Course, you are my hands, my feet, you know. The spirit can take over your body, literally. That's fun. Then you don't need that personal responsibility, that monitoring and managing of a body. It seems so boring and hard and controlling. You want to free yourself so you can smile more, laugh more, and hug more, love more. Let it out, you know. Our time is precious. Our life is precious. Life here is so short. Like we think we have a long life, but it's very short. It's passing quickly. We don't have to waste it on little, worries and concerns. And so much worry over nothing. Like, the guilt. When you're guilty, you make guilty. When you're guilty, when you think you're guilty, you guilt others. The ego's religion is making somebody else feel guilty because you don't want to feel the guilt yourself. So it gets pushed onto others. That's also, you're worthy of better than that. You're worthy of what God is worthy of. Nothing, you're not worthy of anything else than what God is worthy of. I always say this wrong, it's a line in the Course. Nothing unworthy of God is worthy of you. I think that's how it goes. So you have the same worth as God. That's profound. You can let that in. That will wash the guilt. You're worthy to dwell in an experience of peace. An experience that undoes time, that boring feeling of time, of future, past and future. Don't really live there. That's death. That's nowhere to find yourself. but in the beauty beyond time, above the battleground, there you can find yourself. Start to expand. Let the mind soar. Forget about nights and days and hours, minutes. Instead of asking next time, what time is it? Ask, what state of mind is it? What is my state of mind? If you have a habit to look at what time it is, maybe when you wake up in the morning, sometimes I've been doing that. Okay, what time did I wake up? You know, what state of mind is it? How can I rest in that right now? Stop caring about time. What is available right now? What is calling me right now? Rest does not come from sleep. Rest does not come from getting enough rest. It does come from awakening. I feel really rested right now. Even though I think I woke up 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and I haven't rested today. It's been ongoing activity here. Doesn't matter. These are just really bad habits. These ideas of rest and sleep and hours. Awakening gives us true rest. Yeah, I had this feeling of how great the potential is to expand mind, to expand consciousness by questioning those limiting ideas about time, by questioning any limiting ideas. You know, we live in a world of ideas. We don't really live in a world of time and space. It's made up by ideas. So let's question them. Let's question all the unhelpful ideas, all the unhelpful concepts. Let's move through so that we can experience real ideas, true ideas, helpful ideas. Find the gateway through the stillness in the mind. Risha.
Hello, everyone. Last night I had scheduled a meeting on a one-on-one with one of my mighty companion, and I think an hour earlier she sent me a text saying, "Oh, I think I'm gonna have to cancel. And I just said, okay, but do you mind to tell me what's up? Like oh my goodness, she goes like this. She says, well, I just had to deal the whole day with one of her very close friend or family member, like tried to commit suicide. And she helped the whole family the whole day. And she said, I'm too tired. I cannot deal with you now, like speaking to me. And I'm like, I said, I just said this note and I'm just going to read this. You have to agree with Holy Spirit that your enemy is not real. And your enemy is a holy son of God, like what you are. And I said, well, remember, we are the dreamer of the dream. And I know you feel tired, but perhaps, it'd be good for you to meet. And we met like after that. And, like she was so happy that we just meet because like I remind her that she is a holy son of God, like what I am. So it give her more energy and like she recognized who she is. So
Yeah, that's it. True
yeah,
joining gives you energy.
yeah.
Great example. Yeah, thank you. I often find that if I have guidance to do something, before doing it, there is resistance, but doing it just, changes the mind. Yeah, the ego wants to interrupt and interfere with communication and with joining. Always. But our minds are actually made for communication. It's natural to communicate. So let our minds communicate, whether it's with people or with God, but it's always, our minds are communicating always. It's more a matter of, to purify the channel, to clear away anything that isn't serving. Okay, is there any last share? Anyone? Otherwise, just let the Holy Spirit swoop you up into love, into even if you're in a high state now, has to be swooped up into even higher state. Clear something away so that you can be free of any remaining guilt, any remaining littleness. And we can be fully responsible in our own minds for what we need to do for our next step, for our next, what we need spiritually. Watch out for, how the mind wants to think the situations or people can hinder you. That's just an excuse, but it can be tricky. It can seem that way, but to offer yourself the possibility of giving yourself what you need spiritually, try it out. Say no to the ego's excuses of them, the people or the situations that would be hindering. Or even lack of people. If you feel lonely, if it feels like a loneliness feeling, that can also be an excuse that we can question. Matthew posted a quote that I had said, love is never absent from anyone in any situation. God is never absent. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay. Bye-bye.